Alright guys, how's everybody doing out there? Mom Vernon Kid here, back again. It's been a while since I've put up a kid review, movie review. It's been a while, and I've been seeing a lot of movies lately, and I just have totally forgot to, you guys to see my thoughts on these movies. So I'm gonna have to just do some reviews of movies I've seen so far this year in this summertime or so. But of course, yeah, I thought I'd start off with this one. It's a movie, but it was more of a, came direct, direct to Blu-ray and things like that. Uh, and that's Justice League's God and Monsters. Um, saw this, I would say maybe 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I think it was one of these weeks, whatever. Whenever this vid gets loaded up, yeah. But just know I have seen it. Um, gonna be honest with you guys. Gonna be real honest. Keep it real with you guys. I love this movie. First of all, it is good to see Bruce Timm's style of art back. It's really good to see Bruce Timm back. This world was really different. A very, very interesting, different take of, I guess, I don't even know what Earth you want to call this. But I'm gonna try not to spoil too much, even though this movie has been out, what, a week or so. But I'm still gonna try not to spoil anything, even though I might maybe hint a little bit, but still. Um, but this is very different world, very different Superman, very different Batman, and a very different Wonder Woman. Uh, some of them live up to their name. For example, Batman, he definitely lives up to his name. Wonder Woman here is a little bit different. I'll let you know a little bit about them. And then you got Superman here, who is, let's start off with him. Superman, voiced by Mr. Benjamin Bratt. It's kind of funny because when you listen to him speak as Benjamin Bratt speak as this Superman, it really felt different. I was like, that doesn't sound like Benjamin Bratt. But he is Zod's son. He's not Jor-El. And you see what happens to Jor-El in the beginning of the movie. I was like, oh, that was different. But you do see what happened to, they keep the same old in terms of what happens to Krypton and things like that. But the process of him being born was really interesting as well. But you do get to see his biological mom. You should already know who his biological mom and his biological father is, and you see him rocking off the earth, and he gets raised by, I believe, Mexican immigrants, or they were crossing the border. I'm not sure how you want to classify them, but it was really interesting. Um, then you have Batman here, played by, voiced by Michael C. Hall, Dexter, for all those who know, and this is Kurt Langstrom, you know, and the movie really kind of centered around him in a sense. It really did. It really felt like he was the centerpiece of the movie. And once again, this is another this Batman, but it was kind of centered around him, and the way he becomes what he is was very interesting. And you really felt sorry for him. And then of course there's Wonder Woman here. Yeah, Wonder Woman right there. And she is actually from New Genesis. She was actually the High Father's granddaughter, I believe, that was in an arranged marriage to marry Orion, who in this world was not traded with the High Father. He's actually Darkseid's. He's still with Darkseid. And that story, oh man, oh man, you really felt sorry for what happens to certain people in there. And I will say this, the the shoes are on the other foot in terms of what happens. Like, it was really like an eye opener, like just showing you how different this world was. But she was voiced by Tamira Taylor. You probably know her from the hit Fox series Bones. Really good series. I watch it myself. So yeah. But it was really good. But like I said, a lot of this world was really different. You know, the president of in this world was Amanda Waller. Okay, uh, S- Steve Trevor's there. A lot of deaths. I'm not even gonna go down the deaths that was in here. But a lot of heroes that were supposed to be heroes that usually are heroes in the other main DC universe are not. You had Karen Beecher, aka Bumblebee. She was in this. Ray and Ryan Cho, Mr. Terrific, Victor Freeze, uh, so many different other heroes and heroines that are in the main universe are heroes, but in this they were just ordinary scientists and things like that. We even get to see a young Victor Stone in this. Lois in this was really different and kind of coming off a little bitchy at times. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Uh, and then you got Lex Luthor, who had very much this Stephen Hawking's like vibe, which was kind of different. At one point you see him, he's wearing a cane. He still had his hair, and then you start to see him lose it over time, and then you see him in a chair, and he's kind of slouched over a little bit, and it was just like, okay, I sense a little bit when I was watching. I'm like, I sense a little bit of a Stephen Hawking feel to it, but the story was really interesting too because the plot really revolves around that in this world, this Justice League is not really trusted by society. They are looked at as kind of like some would say lapdogs of the government. The government let them do whatever they want, and nobody's going to question them because of who they are. But it's kind of a mystery. It's almost a mystery. This synopsis is like a mystery thriller. It's almost like a who done it because, uh, like I said, a lot of deaths and a lot of it is going to blame for them, and we start to find out who is responsible. And right there, that's what really blew me was finding out who was responsible for the deaths of these all these scientific big brains in this world and why he did it. I'll let you know on that. It's a he, but it was just really interesting, and I won't spoil who it is, even though even if you have seen it. Uh, but the real thing that really carried this was the backstories of most of the characters, like the main three characters here. That was really that sold it. Like I said, the ones that really got me was Batman and Wonder Woman. They really that really sold me in terms of like, okay, this is different. Like I said, especially with Wonder Woman, that you would think a certain somebody would but no, oh my God. And you kind of really get to see that Superman Superman here is struggling with who he really is and what he is and you know what is his purpose is he because in a sense you also have that the fact that his father is Zod, so it's also he's struggling with that of like, do I protect these people or do I rule over them like a monarch, like a very dictated monarch. And that was really interesting to showcase. But definitely, Batman kind of really the movie was really centered around him in terms of the plot and just overall story. In terms, while the others had a good, decent story, it did focus a lot on Batman, and you can clearly see that in this story. But like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. This has been a movie. This this It's been a while since I really sat down and really enjoyed one of these DC feature length, full length movies. It's been some time. Um, what's that? Basically, in Bruce Timm we trust, because he really gave us a look at this new world, and there's more to come. It's not like this is just a one shot. No, there's more to come, and I'm looking forward to it. But it's been a while since I've seen a really good, that I can really say that I truly, when it was over, I actually clapped. Um, because even though I liked Justice League, Atlantis, you know, which we got to see Aquaman, and that was good. Still, when I saw this, I actually got up. I actually clapped. I actually clapped. I got up and clapped. That's how much I enjoyed it. Now, if you haven't seen it, uh, do yourself a favor. I highly recommend it. You won't be disappointed. The movie is good. It does keep you on your toes, but I will not lie to you guys. This world is different. There are a lot of deaths in this movie. Characters that were heroes in another world are not heroes here. Like I said, I gave you a few. I spoiled that for you guys. But let me just tell you, very interesting. And I'm wondering what other type of heroes will we see in this world, like later on, because like I said, Bruce Timm, I think he's making a series out of this world, so it's going to be interesting what other characters will we see. And but other than that, guys, you guys tell me, what did you think of Justice League Gods and Monsters? I enjoyed it very much. It's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen it. Really, like, I actually got up and clapped, so that's saying a lot. But as always, guys, this is Mom Running Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. Stick around because I got plenty of more movie reviews to give you. And if you want to hear my thoughts on the various movies I've seen, stick around. I'm telling you right now, guys, I can name off a bunch of movies so far that I've seen. I can name. I'll give you three, which you'll probably hear. Of course, Ant-Man. I still haven't put out my Ant-Man review. You're gonna see me talk about Jurassic World. You're gonna see me talk about Mad Max, Mission Impossible, a couple other movies that I've seen so far. You're gonna hear from me. But I'll be back soon. But other than that, peace out. Take care, guys.